Y'all ready for this?
Hello. My name's Amanda Easton and I'm a pop artist from Sydney, Australia. I make retro-inspired theatrical electronic pop. But when I'm not doing my own music, I do cabaret, cover band gigs, solo gigs, tribute shows, recording sessions. So you're 19 at the time?
19, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't actually get it at first.
You didn't get the gig?
No, they came down to Drummoyne Rome Club and checked me out again. And
Yeah.
I just said, let's call our management. We're going to New Zealand and then we're going to America and we're going to New York.
Oh my goodness!
And then we're going to Europe. And the furthest I'd been was Canberra in a car to play the tennis tournament. I shouldn't be telling you all this, it's pretty
It's
embarrassing.
fantastic!
And then all of a sudden...
It's like a Hollywood story.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
My mum called me up one day and said, "Why did you put all that stuff on my doorstep?" And I hadn't. I said, "What do you mean?" She said, "You left a whole lot of your photos and, your stuff on my doorstep. What did you want me to do with it?" And I didn't know what she was talking about. And when I eventually went over to have a look at the box, I realised it was a whole lot of photos and whatever from my life. And it could only have come from one person.
Yesterday's gone. Australia's finest female singers, Amanda Easton has been a darling of the indie pop scene over the past few years, thanks to her unique theatrical style and quirky sound.
I dance to the music in my head. Don't pity, 'cause I hear this tune instead. Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song. I want more berries and that summer feeling. It's so wonderful and warm. Breathe me in, breathe me out. I don't know if I could ever go without. I'm just thinking. Shoot that poison arrow through my heart. Shoot that poison arrow through my heart.
So here we are at the wallflower shoot.
Come here, join me. I can see a pride into to look into my deepest blue. But I'll be watching you from here.
Hello! How are you? Chip, you're the first one here tonight. And good evening, Stu. How are you going? What's going on? What's going on in your world? I had lunch today with a girlfriend that I haven't seen for 4 months since the lockdown. And it was so lovely. We just playing it safe, sat outside, Japanese restaurant, and even just leaving my house, walking up the street, and it's about 6 minutes walk from my house, meeting some neighbours on the way that I hadn't seen. It's late at night. It would be in the US. It's midnight hour. Well, you're a rock and roller, so you're supposed to be up late, Chip. It's 5 o'clock here, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. But I know that you do your animal rescue thing, and I imagine that means you have to get up early sometimes. But it's so nice to see you, even if you can just hang out with us for a few minutes. It's still great to see you. But you're walking up the road and just seeing neighbours, saying hello to people. It was this really nice novelty. And, just catching up with people that I haven't seen for a long time. It's lovely. Mwah, kiss to you too, Stu. Katie, how are you? Good to see you. Who won the last horse race there? I know, because we're ahead. We can give you all the winning numbers, the lottery, everything. I wish it did work like that. It'd be kind of handy, wouldn't it? Anyway, I hope you guys have had a great week. I went back to my casino gig last night, which I got to say was like coming home. I walked in and people were really happy that they had music back in the place again. And, you get to know a lot of the regulars because it's a membership bar. And so a lot of the same people go and, just playing the baby grand piano was heavenly. I loved it. I'm really well, thank you, Katie. I've had a great week so far. I hope you have as well. And this weekend I've got a gig tomorrow night at Beaches Thirroul again with the Fleetwood Mac show, which is also going to be like coming home. It's one of those gigs that I do really regularly and really love. A lot of the same band members are the ones in Blondie versus Pretenders, which I did last week, but there's a few that I haven't seen yet. So that's exciting. 3 weeks until Easton Lounge. And Katie and Stu are both going to be there. And that is sold out. It's been sold out for weeks. So I'm so glad you guys got tickets. I'm going to be so excited to see you. And actually, I was really hoping we'd be able to expand the capacity because some of the rules have changed, but it's not helping that particular venue. So it's 100 capacity when normally it's 250 or whatever it is. But, it's all about quality, and we obviously have a quality audience with people like Stu and Katie being there. And for next week, Katie and I have been cooking up something special for Halloween. I've actually got a gig. I've got gigs across the weekend, so I can't do anything super close to Halloween. So I'm going to do next Wednesday, and then the following Tuesday. So my stream's either side of Halloween. Hello, stream, right? Katie and I have been getting together, doing some kind of Halloween-themed things, and it was Katie's idea to do it, and I think it's a really good idea. So I'm very excited. And actually, just to get a taste of just a tiny little taste of the kind of thing we're planning at Halloween. If you have a look at the Mandy's in the bottom left-hand corner, you'll see a little pink icon and you can redeem your points, and you get points just by watching the channel and chatting and that kind of thing. I'm going to have a whole lot of Halloween-themed stuff in there. There is one at the moment, which I'll show you now, which I think is pretty creepy. don't look at me that way. So there you go. That's just a little taste of what you can expect on Halloween. If you have a song, and there'll be some songs obviously as well. There'll be, there's not that many Halloween songs exactly, but I'm going to make sure I've got at least a few. If there's anything you particularly like to hear now though, I haven't got those Halloween songs under my belt yet, but I will. But anything else you'd like to hear from the song list, you can go and have a look what's there. It's the Beetlejuice eyes. It might be. They're pretty creepy looking. Don't they look like eggs, though, when they turn around? Like then. No. Anyway, it's going to be fun, and I'm going to dress up. Monster Mash is on the list. And I got to say, our friend Sydney has been asking for that song for ages. I haven't told him that I'm going to learn it yet, but I'm excited to learn it because he's been asking for it for a long time. Even before we talked about doing Halloween. But I did listen to it, and it's basically talking. It's a guy talking, and then it's got the mash, the monster mash in the background. So I'm somehow going to have to do the talking and the singing at the same time. So I haven't quite worked it out yet, but I'll do my best. So let me know if there's anything in particular you'd like to hear tonight. Not Monster Mash yet, but next week for sure. In the meantime, I'm going to play one of my favourite songs of the moment. So what do we think of the new Adele song? I love it. I haven't learnt that yet, but it's definitely on the list. I mean, I'm a big fan of Adele, and I think if you're a fan of Adele, you're going to love the new song because it's very similar to the style that she does. If you don't like Adele, you're not going to like it, basically. That's a good one. Heaven is a place on earth. I will put that next after I just do a little bit of more of a warm-up with this song. So this is Bob Dylan's song. Thanks, Chip. I'll be happy to do anything from that album. Let me know if you've got a particular request. Otherwise, I'll just choose something. But this is a Bob Dylan song that Adele released. I think it was on her last album.
Well, the rain is blowing in your face, and the whole world is on your case. I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When evening shadows and the stars appear, and there's no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. See, I'm still warming up. I've known it from the moment that we met. No doubt in my mind where we belong. I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue, I'd go crawling down the avenue. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. The storms are raging on the rolling sea, and on the highway of regret, the winds of change are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I could make you happy, make your dreams come true. There's nothing that I would not do. Go to the ends of the earth for you, to make you feel my love. Could make you happy, make your dreams come true. There's nothing that I would not do. Go to the ends of the earth for you, to make you feel my love. A little bit of Adele to start off the night. Purple! Oh, by the way, if you weren't here at my last stream, you might not know I've got a very special extra command. So you probably have worked out by now, and it's certainly taken me a long time to work all this out, and I still haven't got it right, but on Twitch, a command is usually prefaced by the exclamation mark and then, you know, a random word after that makes something happen. This is something the streamer actually has to do, so it's not like a Twitch-wide thing. So everybody's different stream has different commands. So I've created a brand new one that I'm very proud of, and it is Commanddag. So please give that a go. Commanddag, and just see what happens. Because it only took me about 2 hours to work out how to do it. So, you know, give it a go. Yay, there it is. I made my own dag emote and a little dag command. Girl in the song, no worries, Chip. I will put this, that next on the queue. So I hope you like my dag command. There are quite a few different commands. Some of them might be new to you. You probably already know kiss and hug. There is love as well. There is, I can't think what others. Clap, of course. That's always nice to get that. There's a few new ones, but it'll pop up. My little bot will pop up and let you know some of the commands that you can try out. And they'll be, oh, there's hug. That's nice. Oh, did your pussycat jump on your keyboard, Katie? Because that's what happens when Smokey jumps on my computer. You get one numeral that just goes, shh. I don't even know where she is tonight. She's not hanging out with me. It's too much of a sunny day. Oops, wrong Heaven song. Heaven is a place on earth. That's for you, Katie. You're anonymous tonight. Everyone gets to be anonymous at some stage. It always happens. Katie's got all sorts of lovely furry animals in her house. Hey, Dicky Knees, how are you? Lovely to see you. We are just about to do a Belinda Carlisle song, so going back to the 80s. Actually, this will be quite appropriate. The Stargate today, I thought... Yay, see, that's a good one. That's the command clap, although Commanddag is my favourite. So in the Stargate today, we have a little bit of an 80s theme. But we were talking last week about shows from our childhood, things like Romper Room and, ooh, that's a very cool arm, Lou. How are you? I'm very good. Oh, Katie, you have to tell Chip what you do with animals, because Chip rescues animals. I know it's different from what you do, but you both work with animals. And for me, I always said if I didn't work in music, I would want to work in animals. I saw that photo, Katie. I wasn't sure if that was today. Very cool. So Peter bought a guitar over for you. And Bonsai is one of your pussycats. Oh... Nice. Bonsai can pick another fellow cat lover, huh? I'm very well, thank you. Do I call you Dicky? Disky? You're the Steve Irwin of Montana. Absolutely. Chip rescues animals, wild animals, and he's had, eagles and raccoons, which I think are the cutest. What other animals? Tell us what you have. And Katie looks after dogs during the day, and she has her own rescue animals as well.
All right, so the Stargate. Here we go. We were talking about kids' shows and how we used to watch Play School, and they would pick one of the shaped windows and the windows would take you somewhere, you know, on some kind of adventure. Hey, Duck, how are you? Good to see you today. You've had 2 wives. They like rescue animals. Huh? How's the stream? Oh, good so far. We have just started. We just got here a little while ago, but all the better for seeing you. We are just about to open the Stargate. And first we're going to get a little touch of Australian TV that many of us grew up with. So get ready to see the Stargate open. It's all very exciting.
Through the arched windows, no?
And look, we're going through the Play School windows. Ah, see, a little bit of 80s, as if there wasn't enough colour happening on my stream. We've got a little bit of 80s synthwave. Wow. Chip rescues birds, snakes, wolves, even a grizzly bear, eagles, woodpeckers, you name it. I love it. That is excellent. Oh, you good people. Is it buffering? You've said buttering up. You mean buttering? I wasn't buttering you up. I'm just telling the truth. It's always lovely to see people here pop in and visit. Oh, that's so cute. I thought you meant that Bonsai suddenly thinks he's Peter's cat. Hey, I like your emotes, Dark. Where did they come from? Thanks, Chip. I'm very proud of my Stargate. You know, I built this Stargate a couple of weekends ago, and it was a childhood dream of mine to have. I didn't know about Stargates, I don't think, when I was a kid, but I knew about The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. And I'm sure you know the story, the Narnia stories, where you open up the wardrobe and back through the coats at the end of the wardrobe is a portal into another universe. And I was a massive, still am, sci-fi fan, and so I always wanted that. And now I have one. And I program it for all different places. We went to Moscow last week, which was a lot of fun. I'm going to do a song from Wallflower, which was, of course, my latest album. This is a song for Chip. So, Dark, you're a streamer as well. Please, can we do a shout out for Dark? I love those emotes. They're fantastic. Beautiful. Oh, yes, Amy V. I know Amy as well. You haven't seen her for 26 years. She's a beautiful singer, songwriter, lovely artist. So please say hello to her for me. How exciting going to a real gig. If you're not from Australia, you might not realise that we Sydney-siders have been, and other parts of Australia too, have been in lockdown for about 4 months. So getting out is particularly exciting. She was 15 last time. Oh, gorgeous. This is a song called Girl in the Song, and this is for Chip. If you have any requests, please feel free to jump onto the song list and put something in there.
You're looking me in the eye while you're singing about her. You don't see the crowd of 1,000 people here. Truth can be heavy. Is this your way of telling me you want me near? Is it the feel of my lips and the nape of my neck, the curve of my back and the light in my green eyes? Is it me in the melody? Love is woven there. Am I the one that makes you high? Am I the girl in the song that I'm hearing? Am I the one that gives you reason for living? Am I the girl in the song? Lou, will we stay in Sunday? Is it safe there? The song will always have you wanting me. Am I the girl in the song that I'm hearing? Am I the one that gives you reason for living? Am I the girl in the song? Ooh, hey, hey, ooh, hey, hey. Thank you so much, Lou. Lou is one of our channel's legends. I got to say, that is very nice of you. Thank you. And I did see, Dark, that you said you're First Nations of Canada. I've got to say, I know very little about the First Nations of Canada, but I'm going to change that. And those are some of your... Let's have a look. And you made them. Wow, that is so awesome. So you're obviously an artist, because they're not easy. Like even making some standard little emotes that I've made. And I love my Photoshop. They're not easy. Yours are really beautiful. Your nation has 3 clan wolf, bear and turtle, hence the emotes. How fantastic. Ontario. I haven't been to Canada yet, but it's definitely on my list. And I don't know, Dark, if you think the same. And obviously people are different everywhere and there's similarities everywhere. But I have some Canadian friends that now live in Australia. And they all agree, not that there's many of them, but the ones that I know say that the personality of Australians and Canadians are quite similar, that there's a lot of common ground between the two. So I don't know if you think that, but it kind of makes me want to go to Canada even more. There's lots of reasons to go, but that's just one of them. Anyway, thank you, Lou. Hey, AJ Fighting, how are you? Good to see you. First time chat from the viewer. I'm very well, thank you. Where are you watching from? I'm apart from, I'm back in the 80s. I'm in Sydney, Australia here. Only the one instrument, unless you count the voice. So just the piano. You're from Toronto. We were just talking about Canada. I was saying it's a place I really want to go to. How many instruments can I play? I can play pretty bad guitar. I used to play a bit when I was a kid. And I'm a fairly basic piano player. Really, I'm a full-time professional singer, and that's my main thing. So I'm not one of those clever multi-instrumentalists. No, I can't play violin. That's way too hard for the likes of me. No, I've never played the violin, but I do really respect people that can, because it's a very difficult instrument. You were married to a Canadian. Oh, nice one. Yeah, there you go. So maybe there is a truth to that Canadians and Australians have got a bit of a common ground thing happening. Very interesting. All right, so this is, since we've got the whole 80s theme, yes, play violin for me. Smokey thinks it's a great idea. Is Smokey a naughty cat? Yes. Poor little darling, I had to take her to the vet to get vaccinated today, so she wasn't very happy.
Smokey is my cat. If you've just jumped in, and she's not here right now, but she often jumps on the keyboard and improves my playing. Okay, this is, so I had a very big gig last night. It's one of our first gigs back, after being in lockdown for 4 months. I've had 2 gigs this week, real life gigs. I've been doing lots of Twitch streaming while we've been locked up. But I got to say, I'm feeling worn out. The whole in real life thing, it's just, I'm getting used to it again. It's amazing. And I feel like I gave it everything last night. Yeah, I'm a little bit vocally tired. Because I did, Tuesday, Wednesday stream and then Thursday night gig, and then it was only a couple of days that I did the weekend before. And that's what I normally do in my life, but I'm not quite gig ready. But that's okay. I might be a little bit husky.
Baby, do you know what that's worth? Ooh, heaven needs some reverb. Is a place on earth. Say in heaven, love comes first. We'll make heaven a place on earth. Ooh, heaven is a place on earth.
This song's for Katie.
When the night falls down, I wait for you and you come around, and the world's alive with the sound of kids on the street outside. When you walk into the room, you pull me close and we start to move, and we're spinning with the stars above, and you lift me up in a wave of love. Ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth? Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. Say in heaven, love comes first. We'll make heaven a place on earth. Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. When I feel alone, I reach for you and you bring me home. When I'm lost at sea, I hear your voice and it carries me. In this world we're just beginning to understand the miracle of living. Maybe I was afraid before, but I'm not afraid anymore. Ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth? Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. Say in heaven, love comes first. We'll make heaven a place on earth. Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. In this world we're just beginning to understand the miracle of living. Baby, I was afraid before, but I'm not afraid anymore. Ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth? Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. They say in heaven, love comes first. We'll make heaven a place on earth. Ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth? Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. Say in heaven, love comes first. We'll make heaven a place on earth. Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. Ooh, heaven is a place on earth.
Hey, Ronnie, thank you. How are you going? And how is your wonderful son? Thank you so much for coming by. Oh, did we have a bit of a cheeky person jump in? Did we? Thank you very much, moderator. Whatever you just did, I missed it. Probably a good thing. Hey, oh, thank you for the bits, Katie. did we have? You've got to. I kind of look like the lead singer of the Go-Go's, Belinda Carlisle. Oh, I take that as a big compliment. Thank you. Yes, Dark. I remember talking about Gin Wigmore, and I considered definitely learning some because I love her. The issue with me at the moment is, thank you for the collapse. Is all my in real life work has come back, and I have got a pile of stuff, rehearsals and new material to learn. So that's one of the things I loved about lockdown, that I didn't have that. And so I reckon I added 100 songs to my repertoire. But yeah, I'm kind of overloaded at the moment with the songs that I have to learn. Not that I don't enjoy it, but I've got a whole lot of new songs. But Gin Wigmore, I adore her, and I would love to do one of her songs. So keep reminding me, and I will, probably not till next year now. I got to say, I'm really happy, but my calendar, after looking very bleak for a long time, is filling up. In fact, it's getting to the point where I'm saying no to some gigs. So I feel very happy that I'm in that position. Until New Year's Eve, including New Year's Eve, it's going to be hold on and go for a ride. The Star Casino, where I do my weekly piano bar gigs, I went back last night. I work in the High Rollers bar called the Sovereign, and they have a membership, where they have lots of special events. And so I've been hired for this string of special events, and I'm putting together they're all just cover stuff, but I'm putting together some new shows for that, and they've got private yachts, and I'm going to be doing some shows on the yachts, and it's very exciting, but there's a lot of work ahead of me. But yeah, as I said, not complaining. No drinks tonight. Where am I playing? So this weekend, last night I was at the casino. This weekend on Sunday, I'm down at Beaches in Thirroul, which is another kind of regular-ish gig for me, and that one's with my Fleetwood Mac tribute show. Next week, I'm back at the casino, and then at Beaches again. Next week, I'm at Dom's in Penrith Panthers. I think that's Friday night, so I won't be back here on Friday. I'm gigging next Friday. No, most of my gigs I can't stream, unfortunately. Mostly, yeah, thanks, Dickie. It is very exciting. I've been in withdrawal from doing live gigs. Luckily, Twitch has kept me sane. But, as much as I love doing these, it's a different thing, especially when I'm working with the bands that I normally work with. So I have missed that. Thirroul, yes. Unfortunately, mostly I can't stream. I mean, some of the venues don't allow us to. Certainly the casino does not. They're very strict. Beaches allow you to, but the people in my band, not so much. Like the guys that I work with in my band are all in other bands like Icehouse and all these other things, and they don't like to push the cover side of their careers so much. It can kind of get in the way with some of the agents that book them for the really big shows they do. Not that they're ashamed of what we do, but they've got to be careful of the promotion. So as much as I'd love to stream my gigs, mostly I can't. Oh, thanks, Dickie. I will still definitely try and squeeze in as many streams as I can. Just the Friday, and this particular one's probably the one most likely to go. But hopefully the Tuesday, Wednesday during the day won't be, in the way. Yeah, tell them it's a producer in America who needs to see your act. I plan to, it probably is partly that, Ronnie. I plan to try and keep the Tuesday and Wednesday daytime gigs, so still 2 streams, so still 2 a week. My aim is to continue to do 2. They might have to shift though, because even some of this corporate kind of work I'm doing is going to be during the week. So, but yes, I'm definitely not going to stop streaming. I love it. I'm not going to stop. No way. The times might change, but I'll make sure. Please join the Discord server because I will always promote the streams as they come up, even if it's just the day before in the server. And I'll definitely give notice if there's a stream that I can't do that I normally do. Yes, I have done Central Coast before. I've done Lizottes. I know that's not Central Coast. We do that quite often up in Newcastle. But I have done some clubs and different places on the Central Coast. I love going up there. I got married on the Central Coast at Pearl Beach. It's a beautiful part of the world. No, thanks, Stu. I don't want to stop my streams either. I love doing them. All right, before we get into Daggy territory, which we absolutely will, let me do... This is a song from my Polaroids and Postcards EP. It's a song for all the children inside us, but of course I wrote it for my young son, Joey. Do you live in Newcastle, Dickie? Thanks, Chip. Brian is awesome. Thank goodness for Brian, huh? Brian, we're talking about Brian Lizotte, the man who owns Lizotte's. And there used to be 3 different Lizotte's, but at the moment there's just the one in Newcastle, which is an old converted theatre. Always amazing production, dinner shows, and he treats his artists so well. We always get fed and watered and really looked after. And, of course, he's the brother of Mark Lizotte, Johnny Diesel, as some people might know him, and so there's music in the family, and Brian himself plays some... He sometimes jumps on stage with our Fleetwood Mac show, and his tuba, is it his tuba? I'm trying to think what instrument it is he plays. And he jumps on stage and plays with us sometimes, but he's so supportive of live music, so, you know, we need more people like him. That's a good emote, Lou. It's for Stu.
If I could teach you all the secrets that I've learned about the world, I would. And I would show you only goodness in the world, if I could. But don't be frightened of pain, we need it like the rain. It's there to help us to the other side. It's the times that are the hardest at first that can mean the most and make it all worthwhile. Take this song to keep till later on. My love is in this song, so you're not alone. I write a letter to a small boy. You might not get it now, but maybe one day when I can put my arms around you, these words will mean to you so much more. You were born with such a handsome face, but that can't replace compassion and kindness. Make sure you look for all the beauty in the world around you. And inside people too, they'll give it back to you, and they're really all that matters in the end. Take this song to keep till later on. My love is in this song, so you're not alone. I write a letter to a small boy. You might not get it now, but maybe one day when I can put my arms around you, these words will mean to you so much more. I write a letter to a small boy. You might not get it now, but maybe one day when I can put my arms around you, these words will mean to you so much more.
Oh, I say you guys live near each other. You know what? I love Sydney and I'm a bit of a big city person. I could definitely live in Newcastle. Such a cool place. And often when I go up and do gigs in Lizottes, we often do a Friday, Saturday. So I stay for the whole weekend, sometimes bring the family. We all love it up there. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Funnel Cracker, I owe you, Funnel Cracker. I owe you a request. I felt really bad the other day. You came by and I asked you to request something and I've missed it. And then only when I left, I went, oh no, how rude. I asked him to request and then I didn't do the song. So if there's... I'm not sure, I can't remember what your request was at the time, but if you want to request anything at all, I will actually do it this time. Also, Ronnie is the father, and Ronnie has worked in the music industry as well. Ronnie's son, Nick Reed, is a streamer here on Twitch, and he's fantastic. He plays guitar and sings and just got gorgeous voice and does a lot of really great material. Oh, thank you, Lou. You're the best, Lou. You know, this is like, if I could do 1 million of these at the one time, I would, but one at a time we'll have to do. Just times it by 1 million, all right? If we could, oh, you've seen Nick. Yeah, he's really good. If we can do a streamer shout out for Nick Reed. So that's, Reed is R-E-A-D. Yes, you were just asking. So R-E-A-D. I've got that right, haven't I, Ronnie? So yeah, please go and follow him if you haven't already. I think he streams more on the weekends. I know I've seen him on a Sunday a couple of times, but you can always have a look at his schedule. There it is. So yes, I love that, Dickie. It's like you're there at his house. He is in the yard. It's really cool. Although he was saying on the stream that, you know, he has to set up all the equipment and then move it each time. And it is quite a big deal. I mean, I've got a fairly permanent setup here, but now that gigs are starting up again, the times that I need to take my piano and other stuff, I'm going to have to pull it apart and first world problems, right? Okay, I'm going to play you a video. This is from the Polaroids and Postcards album. And where is it? Here it is. This is a song. You probably know if you've been here before that I'm a massive David Bowie fan. This is a song that I wrote when we lost David Bowie, and him, like me, he was a big sci-fi fan and he appeared in lots of sci-fi movies, and obviously there's Ziggy Stardust, Starman, Space Oddity. You can see all the sci-fi influences in his work, and so that's where the idea of this video and song came from.
12 billion light years away on the Cerulean planet, in the Black Star Galaxy, the Alien Federation holds an emergency meeting.
As you can see, the Earthlings are in trouble. They need help fighting their demons. What can we do?
We must go and show them they already have the tools they need.
You sang to me in French and Italian. I held you to my chest and then I pinned you to the wall. You give to me your sweet science fiction. The needle drops again. Dream
That was Man Who Fell to Earth. I like Spidey dancing actually fitted in quite well there. All right, I am going to push Funnel Cracker's song to the top because I owe him a song from last week. A bit of Livy. You go get ready, Lou, for your big night out, and lots of love to you. And please say hello to Amy for me. Did you tell me that she was going to start streaming on Twitch or that she had already? I really hope so. Have a great night and thank you again. Hey, Spidey. I need to put him more over that way, don't I? He can stay there and stand in front of me. I don't mind at all. She's thinking about it. Give her a prod.
Wherever you go, wherever you may wander in your life, surely you know I'll always want to be there, holding your hand and standing by to catch you when you fall, seeing you through in everything you do. Let me be there in your morning, let me be there in your night. Let me change whatever's wrong and make it right. Let me take you to the wonderland that only two can share. All I ask you is let me be there, watching you grow and going through the changes in your life. That's how I know I'll always want to be there. Whenever you feel you need a friend to lean on, here I am. Whenever you call, you know I'll be there. Let me be there in your morning, let me be there in your night. Let me change whatever's wrong and make it right. Let me take you to the wonderland that only two can share. All I ask you is let me be there. All I ask you is let me be there.
Oh, you'll love Amy V, Stu. Let's hope she comes to Twitch and you'll be able to see her then. You're welcome, Funnel Cracker. It's funny, I was talking earlier how the casino has got lots of work coming up for Christmas, and thank you. And I already do a bit of work for the members, the sovereign, they call them the sovereign members. And one of the shows that they're putting together is called Blondes Have More Fun. Now, if you know me, I was blonde until a few months ago, although I always have different colour hair. But wigs, that's all I've got to say, wigs. And so the idea is to choose 3 different blonde artists that suit the demographic. And, you know, I'm going to do the whole thing. So I love the theatre and acting and costume side of music. That's one of my favourite parts. And so I'm actually going to do Marilyn Monroe, Olivia Newton-John and Lady Gaga, 3 of my favourite blonde performers. So that's one of the shows that I'm going to be really busy doing all around Christmas, which is really exciting. All right, it's time. You know what time it is? And we have a DAG command nowadays. Katy Perry. Sometimes she's blonde. Those gigs, Katie, will be private functions at the casino. So they have a membership for people that spend a lot of money at the casino, I guess. They're members of the Star, and so they hold special dinners to thank their members and that kind of thing. So that's what it is. Nothing that is public, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'd invite everyone to come along. Although you never know, we might end up doing a public one. If we do, I'll definitely let you know, because that's my bag, right? I mean, I love playing the piano. I love being in front of a band, but my absolute ideal is having the theatre part of it, like dressing up, and the music's always the number one, but that stuff around it I love. So, and I get to put the show together, and I love producing shows too. So I'm excited. I love ONJ as well.
Well, I saw the thing coming out of the sky. It had one long horn and one big eye. I commenced to shake and I said, oh wee, it looks like a purple people eater to me. It was a one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. Sure looks strange to me, one eye. Well, he came down to earth and he lit in a tree. I said, Mr. Purple People Eater, don't eat me. I heard him saying in a voice so gruff, I wouldn't eat you 'cause you're so tough. It was a one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. Sure looks strange to me, one horn. I said, Mr. Purple People Eater, what's your line? Eating purple people and it sure is fine, but that's not the reason that I came to land. I wanna get a job in a rock and roll band. Well, bless my soul, rock and roll purple people eater. Pitch and toe, undergrowth, flying purple people eater. We wear short shorts, flying purple people eater. Sure looks strange to me. And then he swung from the tree, he lit on the ground. He started to rock, really rocking around. It was a crazy ditty with a swinging tune, singing a boom, baba loopa, a limb, bam, boom. Well, bless my soul, rock and roll purple people eater. Pitch and toe, undergrowth, flying purple people eater. I like short shorts, flying purple people eater. Sure looks strange to me, purple people. Then he went on his way. Why do you know? I saw him last night on a TV show. He was blowing it out and really rocking him dead, playing rock and roll music through the horn in his head. Tequila! Pete! Perfect timing. Sunwatcher, how are you? Just in time for the dagginess today. Good to see you. Pete, it's the middle of the night for you. How are you feeling? Are you here because you can't sleep? I'm sorry if that's the case. It's a bummer not being able to sleep. I'm sure we all experience that at times. And it sucks. But at least there's always someone on Twitch ready to have a chat. That's a good thing, huh? Are you good, Sunwatcher? Good to hear. It's late for you as well. That's all right. You're all very rock, staying up this late. I'm very well, thank you. I am back at gigs, so that's really exciting for me. I did a gig last night at the casino, which was fun. So, yeah, I'm great. Thank you. All good? All right. Here's another request for Stu. Smokey's been playing with my keyboard again, a few strange things. Let me just press a few buttons. She loves putting her furry bottom all over the buttons. That's a bit better. Hey, Fantastic Kitty, it's the middle of the night for you as well. We have lots of rock people here, and I love that. I love that we're in all different time zones at the same time, and, you know, it's a sunny afternoon here because we've got daylight savings now, so obviously it stays lighter longer, and it's 6 o'clock, but
It's a really bright, sunshiny blue sky. You guys are in the middle of the night in the Northern Hemisphere. Fantastic. No worries, Katie. See you in 10 minutes.
Mississippi in the middle of a dry spell. Jimmy Rogers and the Patroller up high. Mother's dancing, her baby's on her shoulders. Sun is setting like molasses in the sky. The boy could sing you how to move everything. Always wanting more, it leaves you longing for black velvet in that little boy's smile. Black velvet in that slow southern style. A new religion that'll bring you to your knees. Black velvet, if you please. Up in Memphis, the music's like a heat wave. White lightning is bound to drive you wild. Mama's baby's in the heart of every schoolgirl. Love me tender, leaves him crying in the aisles. The way he moved, it was a sin, so sweet and true. Always wanted more, he'd leave you longing for black velvet in that little boy's smile. Black velvet with that slow southern style. A new religion that'll bring you to your knees. Black velvet, if you please. Every word of every song that he sang is for you. In a flash, it was gone, it happened so soon. What could you really do? Black velvet in that little boy's smile. Black velvet in that slow southern style. A new religion that'll bring you to your knees. Black velvet, if you please. Black velvet in that little boy's smile. Black velvet with that slow southern style. A new religion that'll bring you to your knees. Black velvet, if you please. If you please. If you please.
It's midnight for you, Sun Watcher. Funnel Cracker, where are you watching from? It's 2 a.m. there. The thing is about the States, though, isn't it? There's, like Australia, we have a few different time zones as well. But I think you have even more. Thank you. And of course, it's Friday morning for you as well. So it's not the weekend yet. We're here to warm up the weekend for you. And don't worry, Chip, we're going to give you all the race tips, because we'll get to see the races before because we're a day ahead. If only it worked that way. All right, let's do some Kate Bush. Don't forget, you are very welcome to request something. Sometimes I forget to do them, but I do my best. So many buttons. But yes, I'd love to hear what you'd like to hear. This is for you, Stu. And I'm very excited that I get to see you in the flesh soon. Stu and Katie are coming to a show. I'm doing a Carole King tribute. I'd invite you, but it's sold out, which I'm very happy about, of course.
Out on the windy, windy moors we'd roll and fall in green. like my jealousy, too hard, too greedy. How could you leave me when I needed to possess you? I hated you, I loved you too. Bad dreams in the night, they told me I was going to lose the fight. Leave behind my what the ring, what the ring, what the ring, high teeth cliff. It's me, I'm Kathy, I've come home and I'm so cold. Let me into your window, Heathcliff. It's me, I'm Kathy, I've come home and I'm so cold. Let me into your window, Craig. Hi. Oh, it gets dark, it gets lonely on the other side from you. I find a lot, I find a lot falls through without you. I'm coming back, love, cruel Heathcliff, my one dream, my only master. Too long I roam in the night, I'm coming back to his side to put it right. I'm coming home to what the ring, what the ring, what the ring, high teeth cliff. It's me, I'm Kathy, I've come home and I'm so cold. Let me into your window, Heathcliff. It's me, I'm Kathy, I've come home and I'm so cold. Let me into your window. Ooh, let me have it, let me grab your soul away. Ooh, let me have it, let me grab your soul away. You know it's me, Kathy. Heathcliff, it's me, I'm Kathy, I've come home and I'm so cold. Let me into your window, Heathcliff. It's me, I'm Kathy, I've come home and I'm so cold. Funnel cracker, thank you so much. Much appreciated. Hey, Craig, you're going to come to the gig maybe? Oh, I look forward to it. If you're there, make sure you wave or come up because I might not see you because I haven't got very good eyesight. So that would be awesome to see you. Ah, you're very welcome, my pals. All right, let me see. What have we got? Man Who Fell to Earth. You want to hear that one in the flesh? This is my song for David Bowie, who obviously we lost a few years ago, and I'm a very big fan. This was a song from my Polaroids and Postcards album. Yes, we could do with lots of space animations through this song, so feel free to go wild since it's got a sci-fi theme. You sang to me in French and Italian. I held you to my chest and then I pinned you to the wall. You give to me a sweet science fiction, needle drops again, and then you open up the door. You broke me when you left me, even though we never met. I hope the man among the stars is treating you well. You are the man who fell even though we never met. I hope the man among the stars is treating you well. You are the man who fell to earth. Save me with a song. You are the man who fell to earth. Rock and roll with lipstick on. You are the man who fell to earth. Save me with a song. You are the man who fell to earth. Rock and roll with lipstick on. Rock and roll with lipstick on.
Oh, I feel like I have to do a Bowie song after that. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, I got to do a space themed Bowie song. This is my favorite, and then I promise I'll get back to the request list. This is the first song I ever heard of Bowie's that made me fall in love with him. All right, where are we going? Where are we going, Stu? A plane is coming. I'd like to go to Fiji, please.
Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. Ground control to Major Tom. Commencing countdown, engines on. Check ignition and may God's love be with you. This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade, and the papers wanna know whose shirt you wear. Now it's time to leave the caption if you dare. This is Major Tom to ground control. I'm stepping through the door, and I'm floating in the most peculiar way. And the stars look very different today. Here am I sitting in a tin can, far above the world. Planet Earth is blue, and there's nothing I can do. Though I'm past 100 She knows. Ground control to Major Tom. Your circuit's dead. There's something wrong. Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear am I floating in my tin can? Far above the moon, planet Earth is blue, and there's nothing I can't do.
Oh, fantastic, Kitty. That was also the song that made you fall in love with David Bowie. It was that kind of song. It's just, I think it was so different to anything. And it was rock, but it was kind of theatre, and it's everything I love with the sci-fi element as well about David Bowie. So I'm glad you do too. Qantas are going to be flying to Fiji in December. Well, I'm not going anywhere in December because I have a super busy time with Christmas gigs. But after that, it would be amazing to go. All right, we haven't got... our Katie is just off picking up some dogs. She looks after dogs. Me too. Is that me too? You want to go to Fiji or you're going to? Thanks, Craig. It is a beautiful song. Yes, Katie looks after, she's got some rescue pets of her own, but she also looks after dogs as part of her job, which I think would be the best job. But she's going to do some dropping off or picking up of dogs, and she'll be back. So the song list hasn't been updated. You're back! There she is. I hope you got those doggies okay. I was just saying that you were off picking up or dropping off some dogs. But let's do, for Stu, we're going to do a Blondie song, but not as you know it. So this is kind of a postmodern jukebox vibe. But I do a lot of Blondie. I love Blondie. I did my Blondie versus Pretenders tribute show last week, which was my first gig back. Oh, no worries, Chip. Say hello to your sister for us.
Color me your color, baby. Color me your color. Color me your color, darling. I know who you are. Come up off your color chart. I know where you're coming from. Call me on the line, baby. You can call me anytime. Call me my love, oh, you can call me any day or night. Call me. Cover me with kisses, baby. Cover me with love. Roll me in designer sheets. I'll never get enough. Emotions come, I don't know why. Cover up love's alibi. Call me on the line, baby. You can call me anytime. Call me, oh my love, baby. When you're ready, we can share the wine. Call me. Ooh, he speaks the languages of love. Ooh, amore, charmami, charmami. Ooh, appelle-moi, mon chéri, appelle-moi. Anytime, any place, anywhere, anywhere. Anytime, any place, anywhere, any day. in a sweet design. Call me for your lover's alibi. Call me on the line, baby, you can call me anytime. Call me, ooh, call me.
Oh, see, Fantastic Kitty, you've got good taste, in my humble opinion, because David Bowie and Blondie are probably my two favourite artists of just about all time, I reckon. So I'm glad I'm not the only one. Oh, okay. Kate. I'm looking at Kate Bush. Stu has requested a song that goes in this category for me. So I say that I love a lot of rock and I love performing rock, but a lot of the rock that I love has iconic guitar solos and guitar parts in them, which I can't do, and I'm not a good enough piano player to even attempt doing anything similar on the piano. So there's songs I probably shouldn't play on the piano, but I love the songs, so I do. And Run to Paradise is definitely one of those, but I'm very happy to do it for you. And for those who aren't in Australia, this is one of those iconic Australian songs that I suppose it's a pub rock kind of song. The Choir Boys, who did the song, are a very big band in Australia, but I don't know if they're really well known anywhere outside. Virtual Golfer, how are you? I know you will know who the Choir Boys are. And so this is a song that shouldn't be played on the piano, but I'm going to play it on the piano. So sing along nice and loudly to cover up the fact that there are no guitar parts happening, please. Oh, yeah, Katie, if you'd also... I've done Wuthering Heights as well. I know you weren't here at the time. Okay. Run to Paradise on the piano. Who would have thunk it?
Did it just for fun, but you're under paradise. Jenny, I'll meet you at the grocery store. You don't need a friend when you can score. You're under paradise. Johnny, we were always the best of friends. Stick together and defend that you're under paradise. Mama, now don't you worry about me anymore. When I see you crying at the door and I run to paradise. That's right, they had it all worked out. They were young and blind and you could never do wrong. That's right, they were so surprised. Open their eyes up, open their eyes up, open their eyes up. You don't want anyone, you don't want anyone. Don't tell me this is paradise. Open your eyes up. You don't want anyone, you don't want anyone. Don't tell me this is paradise. Good times, why'd I let them slip away? Why'd I let them slip away? I lived in paradise.
There you go. Songs Amanda probably shouldn't perform on the piano, number 532. One of the best songs in Australia. It is a little bit of an iconic song, isn't it? Oh, Virtual Gopher, thank you so much. Bless you. Much appreciated. And if I can do a song for you, of course, that is always the case. Let me know. Jump on and have a look at the song list. Now, okay, this song. Love Fool is a song that I haven't done for like 100 years, but it's a song I love. And I heard another streamer do it recently, and I thought, I've got to add that back into my repertoire. It's been too long. So it could well be a song that I don't really know how to play very well. But, you know, I'm happy to give it a go if you'll forgive me for not doing a perfect job.
Facing a problem, you love me no longer, I know, and maybe there is nothing that I can do to make you do. Mama tells me I shouldn't bother, that I ought to stick to another man, a man who surely deserves me, but I think you do. I cry and I beg and I pray, love, love me, say that you love me, fool me, go on and fool me, love me, pretend that you love me, leave me, say that you need me. So I cry and I beg for you to love me, say that you love me, leave me, say that you need me. I don't care about anything but you. Lately I have desperately pondered, spent my nights awake and I wondered what I could have done in another way to make you stay. Reason will not preach a solution, I will end up lost in confusion. I don't care if you really care, as long as you don't go. So I cry, I pray and I beg, love me, say that you love me, fool me, go on and fool me, love me, pretend that you love me, leave me, say that you need me. So I cry and I beg for you to love me, say that you love me, leave me, say that you need me. I don't care about anything but you. Leave me, say that you need me. Love me, pretend that you love me. Fool me, go on and fool me. Love me, pretend that you love me. Fool me, go on and fool me. I don't care about anything but you.
A little bit of Cardigans. How cool are the Cardigans? That beautiful blonde that had a bit of a blondie kind of nonchalant vibe happening as well. All right, I'm going to play a little bit of a video clip. Thank you. This is a song from the Wallflower album. It is typically for me a little bit dark, a little bit of a breakup-y kind of song called Don't Forget You Love Me.
I know you don't belong to me, so why do I feel this jealousy? Radio silencer, I used up so many pages, writing a note that I'll never send, 'cause the weight of my caring will never end. Then I get your call and I'm raised up again. Mends my heart right at its seam again. Please don't forget you love me. Call me. Fall, don't let me fall. I stand up for you when your world folds in, while my own self wears tissue thin. You wanna meet, so I put on the dress that you gave me. Your heart makes me glow like a candlelight, all the while that I try disentangle mine. Then I get your call and I'm raised up again. Mends my heart right at its seam again. Please don't forget you love me. And can't you admit that you needed me? Call me. Call. Fall.
Melissa, how are you? Good to see you. I hope you've had a good week so far. Well, it's kind of the end of that part of the week, and now it's the weekend. JP, welcome in, and thanks so much for the follow. Where are you watching from? I'm in Sydney, Australia, the inner west of Sydney, and we've all just come out of lockdown just over a week ago, a couple of weeks ago. So, you know, I'm feeling pretty excited, and gigs have started back up. So that is, you know, feels like there's lots of hope in the air. There's lots of sunshine in the air as well, because we're coming into spring and summer. Oh, that's a nice hug. Thank you. That was a song from my Wallflower album, as it said. And yeah, one of those songs about someone feeling like that the person you love has forgotten that they love you, and they're not treating you the way they perhaps should. Portugal! Oh my goodness. I need to go to Portugal. I reckon that would be a fantastic place to visit. And actually one of my best friends married a Portuguese man, so I've learned a little bit about Portuguese culture. And you're having a rest after modding. Who have you been modding for? Yes, please feel free in this chat just to hang and not have to press any buttons. A Fleetwood Mac song. I reckon we can do that, Craig. I will do that. how about I do this song first, since it was actually requested a couple of times, Skyfall. So I'm a big Adele fan. What do we think of the new Adele song? I love it. I haven't learnt it yet, but it's on my list. Trouble is, and it's not trouble, but I've got so many gigs coming up in real life that I have to learn songs for. It's difficult to squeeze any more in. Stu has been to Portugal. Oh, I'm DJ Task. I don't think I've visited them yet, but I've seen the name. So I must. Please feel free. Actually, Katie, do you want to do a streamer shout out, if you wouldn't mind, for I Am DJ Task? It's such a good thing to be able to discover new streams and find people that other people know. And I love it when you go into a stream that you haven't been to before and you end up knowing some of the people from another stream. So yes, please give them a streamer shout out.
This is the end. Hold your breath and count to 10. Feel the earth move and then hear my heart burst again. This is the end. I've drowned and dreamt this moment, so all the July owe them, swept away and stolen. Let the sky fall when it crumbles. We will stand tall and face it all together. Let the sky fall when it crumbles. We will stand tall and face it all together at skyfall. At skyfall. Skyfall is where we start. 1,000 miles and poles apart, where worlds collide. light and days are dark. You may have my number, you can take my name, but you'll never have my heart. Let the sky fall when it crumbles. We will stand tall and face it all together. Let the sky fall when it crumbles. We will stand tall and face it all together at skyfall. Where you go, I go. What you see, I see. I know I'd never be me without the security of your loving arms, keeping me from harm. Put your hand in my hand and we'll stand. Let the sky fall when it crumbles, and we will stand tall and face it all together. Let the sky fall when it crumbles. We will stand tall and face it all together at skyfall.
I love Skyfall, the movie, and I do love the song as well. Okay, who's your favourite Bond? That's not the question of the day, but that's a good one. I'm going to say Daniel Craig, and it's controversial, I know, but he's my favourite. Is Mandy looking forward to getting back into real gigs? No, Streamlabs, you're wrong. I absolutely, well, I'm already in. I've done, thanks, Fantastic Kitty. I know that was for you, and I think maybe Stu had requested that as well. Chip is saying, so I have a question. What animals does Australia have that we don't in America? No, we don't have raccoons. So Fantastic Kitty. Sorry, I'll come back to you, Chip. If Skyfall is your favourite Bond film, I'm going to assume that Daniel Craig is also your favourite Bond. Sean Connery. Look, I think he probably would win any poll about James Bond. But yeah, just for me, you know, I actually prefer Roger Moore as well. It's all controversial, but I often have tastes that no one else has. So. But yeah, I love Roger Moore. Look, Sean Connery's amazing, don't get me wrong. There's never been a bad one, I don't think. But my favourite is Daniel Craig. Before that, it was Roger Moore. And apparently there's a female Bond at some stage. Yes, Skyfall, and yes, you and I have similar taste, Fantastic Kitty. Dingoes? Okay, so animals that we have in Australia that you guys don't. Yeah, dingoes, koalas, kangaroos, wallabies, platypus, echidna. Obviously, they're all native animals. I don't know if you mean that. But we don't really have... do we have squirrels? I mean, we have possums in a similar way that you have squirrels in public parks, and they can kind of be pests. And I think raccoons to some are that to some people, but I think they're beautiful. Your favourite is Daniel Craig and then Sean Connery. Roger Moore was more comedic. Yeah, he did have that side to him. That's probably what I liked. Wombats. Wombats is another one. We have a lot of species of spiders and snakes that I wish we didn't, that are deadly. The bilby, Tassie devil. There are so many. I do koalas. I do wonder if we have the most different animals compared to other countries because we're such an isolated landmass. I think that's one of the reasons why we have so many animals that you don't see in other continents because we were separated by that big bit of water. But I could do without the poisonous ones like the redback spiders and the like. And the Tassie devil, that's an amazing one. Unfortunately, is it actually extinct or certainly very close? I think they thought it was extinct and then there was a sighting, but they're not really sure. You grew up with Sean Connery, Sun watcher. Fair enough. Brown snakes, red belly. They're the ones that I can do without. Red belly, black snakes. Whew. Yeah, we do have some strange animals here in Australia. I wonder what other animals you have that we don't. I don't know that we have tarantula spiders. You often see those big, fat, hairy tarantula spiders that look insanely scary, but they're not actually big biters. Is that what you call a spider? I don't know that they actually. We have the two monotremes. What's a monotreme? I know. I remember that from school. A monotreme, one something. Kookaburra. That's another one. Which song did I want you to take off? No, you're all good. They've all been done. All right. I'm going to. Hope you don't mind, Stu. I'm just going to jump Virtual Gophers song up the list a little bit there. Little bit of the Beatles. Tassie Devils are being protected. You've eaten tarantula. Lovely. What was that like? Oh, we do have tarantulas in Australia. Oh, I didn't know that. There you go. I've got to say, I haven't eaten tarantula. Just the hairiness. I wonder if it's like kind of the legs on a crab where there's those hairy bits. Kangaroo and emu, yeah, well, they're both Australian too, aren't they? And I've eaten kangaroo and emu. We were talking about this, I think, last stream. There's a place, there was anyway, in the rocks called the Australia Hotel, and you could get kangaroo and crocodile pizzas and all sorts of things there. That's right. A monotreme is a mammal that lays eggs. So that's a platypus is one of them. What's the other one? So, Chip, have you seen a platypus? They are the cutest, strangest little thing. It's like a leftover from some very, very long ago. Tasted like tin beans? Really? Gosh, I wouldn't have expected that. Yeah, a platypus. I'm sure you've seen pictures of them, Chip. It's basically, it's got a duck's bill, but the body of almost like a cat or a dog or a seal. Kind of a strange echidna as well. Yeah. Kangaroo tail. That's kangaroo tail soup is supposed to be nutritious. Kangaroo meat is actually supposed to be the most nutritious of the red meats as well. It's quite gamey tasting. I've never tried to cook it, and I'm vegetarian nowadays anyway, but I have tried kangaroo before. But I think the trick is in the preparation of the meat because it's really gamey. It can be dry. But, yeah, echidnas are Aussie as well, but they're similar to a spiny anteater, or what do you just call them, anteaters, I think, in the States. But they're different. They're supposed to be a different species, but they look kind of the same or similar to an anteater. But I actually went on a safari in Africa, in South Africa, and stayed at a little, safari area where we had... Gosh, not the Australian animals, but we didn't have lion. Do people eat lion? I don't know. We had gazelle and crocodile and a whole lot of those other kind of weird and wonderful meats, and they were all killed fresh on the property. Soak it in buttermilk. See, Pete, my pal's here, is a chef. So have you actually... Oh, no way. Virtual Gopher, any chance you could put that in the Discord so that I know we can I can't see it at the moment from there and I want to see it. But if you could put that in the Discord, that would be amazing. I'd love to see that. You've actually got video of you eating it. So, yes, Pete is a chef. So are you saying to soak the tarantula in buttermilk or the kangaroo? Probably the kangaroo because that would soften it up. I actually told a story, I think it was earlier this week, how I have family in Tasmania, which for the non-Australians you may know is a state of Australia but a separate island down the south of the mainland where I am here. And they had a big property and I once shot a wallaby. I'm such a pacifist, but I was a young teenager and just, living the farm life with my family, and then I ate it because they told me, don't feel guilty about shooting an animal that is considered a pest and we have to protect the crops and our livelihoods, and we only ever shoot what we can eat. So there you go. Yeah, roo is tough. Wallaby, is a little bit tough too, but I think not so tough. But my auntie minced it and turned it into a hamburger, wallaby burger. This is for you, Virtual Gopher. This is because you're a tarantula eating legend.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't know, she wouldn't say. I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe yesterday. Why she had to go, I don't know, she wouldn't say. I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday.
Do they have a scar from the second head? Oh, Stu. That's a little Australian in-joke we say, because I think there are places in the States that you say similar things about, that they're inbred because it's a little isolated island. Thanks, Dicky Knees. Oh, Chip Cop, that's a nice thing to say. Well, I tell you what, I'm grateful for my US friends just as much as you are for us. I mean, I'm grateful for all my friends, but I do love the fact that we can all hang out here, and we're all from different countries. It's 3 o'clock in the morning for some people, and thank you. And some of us have kind of got to know each other. Some people are new. JP, how you going? I hope you're still listening. It's great to have new people here. And it's great to have old people here too. You know what I mean? It's great to have people that you're already familiar with as well. All right. Don't forget, I'm happy to do requests. I'll even do some... thanks, Katie. There's the disco server. Yeah, the disco server, the Discord server. I got a couple of random requests last night. I only ever started doing requests at this Star Casino gig that I do regularly. I mean, piano is still a relatively new instrument to me. So, you know, when I first got hired for this gig at the casino, at this regular piano bar gig, which is just, I love it. I mean, the surroundings are beautiful. It's just a sophisticated, lovely gig. The grand piano's there. Everything is there. So I just turn up in my nice ball gown because we have to dress up, and I love that as well. And they said, you'll have to take requests. And I completely freaked out because I've never been that. There are people that are piano bar performers that have always done it and have built up repertoire over the years. And you can, like someone like Kenny, who's amazing, he's a New York piano bar guy, and that's his expertise, and you can throw anything at him and he'll play it. Hey, Medieval Arts, is that what it is? Medal of Arts. How are you? Thank you so much for the follow. And please let us know where you're watching from. I'm here in Sydney, Australia. And so I've never been that piano bar person, and it was also new to me. And the first few months, I would just stress that people were going to request something that I couldn't do. And you're a simple musician. Oh, thank you. Not simple. Musicians are never just simple. I think we're all complex. It's great to see you anyway. I'm not really. I'm a singer who plays piano a bit. But that's okay. You can watch me and feel better about your own piano playing, I'm sure. But if you're a streamer, let's do a shout out, please, for am I right saying that's medieval arts? Not sure. Middle of arts. Katie, our lovely mod here, if you wouldn't mind doing a shout out, because we all want to get to know other streamers, and it's great to see you. I know, Sun Watcher. Kenny also plays the drums at the same time. I mean, my goodness. He is a man to aspire to, I can tell you what. But, that hasn't been my background. I've been a more kind of a theatrical performer. I've played in different shows and bands, and I've done a little bit of solo work, but it's never been my main thing. So I was pretty freaked out when they said I'd have to take requests, but I'm getting a bit better at it. And we really get some random stuff. Last night, I mean, what's random? We've all experienced different music growing up and whatever, so I guess it's whatever we know. But last night it was, and what I do is I pull a chart down from the internet and kind of hope for the best. But sometimes I have to give it a quick listen if you hear a song and you kind of know the chorus, but you might not know the verse. So I did that. I had a little break and I went to the bathroom with my phone and listened on Spotify to sometimes when we touch, the honesty's too much, then I'd have to open my eyes and cry. Yes, I did solo work at Wenty Leagues. That was among my very first solo gigs. So yeah, sometimes when we touch, that's a pretty cool song. So that was one I pulled up. That was a last minute request last night. Oh, you did you Art? We'll call you Art. Did we do, we did do a shout out for you. Excellent. So did you say you're planning to do your very first stream in December? Well, that's cool. Let's all please follow Arts. I don't know if you've already kind of set up your channel and it's already, got lots of followers, but I've only started a few months ago myself. I became an affiliate about 2 months ago, and I know that first bit can take a while to get going, and Twitch doesn't prioritize you in the algorithm until you're an affiliate, so it's hard for people to find you. You might be beyond that already, but it would be awesome if we could support Arts. And I'm saying him. I'm assuming you're male, but you could be female. Them. Let's support them and give them a follow, and I will do it after my stream. I always go back and do that. I do like Hall & Oates, Melissa, but I can't think of any Hall & Oates songs that I know. Tell me what some Hall & Oates songs are. Anyway, I'm going to do... this is a song that I learnt as a kind of a last-minute winging it request from The Star. This is not so random. This is a very well-loved song.
Oh, my love, can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. Godspeed your love to me. Only rivers flow to the sea, to the sea, to the open arms of the sea. Yeah. Only rivers sigh, wait for me, wait for me. I'll be coming home, wait for me. Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch a long, lonely time. And time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. Godspeed your love to me.
Has everyone seen Ghost? Oh, I love that movie. And it's so romantic. Private Eyes, that's the one. One on One. Can't think of it, but I'm sure I'd know it if I heard it, and Say It Isn't So. Private Eye. I think that's, I couldn't wing that. If I could, I would try and do it. I can kind of hear a little bit of the Private Eyes chorus in my head. But I'm going to look into it because I do really like their music. I know Pete does. What is the one that Pete Northcote does? He does a really good Hall & Oates song. Oh, thank you, Arts. That's very sweet. All right, I better do a song for you since you're brand new here. Beatles, you got to love the Beatles.
When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, oh, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And when the broken-hearted people living in the world let it be, let it be, let it be, oh, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. When the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow, let it be. I wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, oh, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, oh, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be.
Oh, that's for you, Arts. Thank you for joining us, and absolutely all the best with your first stream. Make sure you let us know. Hopefully you've got some extra follows, but even if we've followed you, pop into one of my streams if you can beforehand and remind us that I can't go for that. That's a Hall & Oates song. Yes. Oh, thank you. Cab Driver. Yes, that's the one that I heard on Pete's stream that I didn't know already. That was a brand new song for me. Awesome, but then anything Pete plays is awesome, and yeah, I know. But yeah, they do some good stuff. Okay, what's a song I'm going to do? I'm going to do Green Green Grass of Home for you, Stu. But this is a song I'm in the mood for. I hope you don't mind. I do a Blondie and Pretenders tribute show, and I do the Blondie material, so I always listen to the Pretenders stuff going, oh, I love those songs too, and I don't get to sing them in the show. So this is a song that I learnt because I love it. And Serena Jennings does an amazing job of it, but I never get to sing it, so I thought I'd give it a go.
Why you look so sad? Tears are in your eyes. Come on and come to me now. Don't be ashamed to cry. Let me see you through. 'Cause I've seen the dark side too. We're standing up. What's going on? I'm sorry, I just had a mind flip. When the night falls on you, don't know which way to go. Nothing you confess could make me love you less. I'll stand by you. I'll stand by you. Won't let nobody hurt you. I'll stand by you. If you're mad, get mad. Don't hold it all inside. Come on and talk to me now. And hey, what you got to hide? I get angry too. Well, I'm a lot like you. When you're standing at the crossroads, don't know which path to choose. Let me come along. 'Cause even if you're wrong, I'll stand by you. I'll stand by you. Won't let nobody hurt you. I'll stand by you. baby, even to your darkest hour. And I'll never desert you. I'll stand by you. And when the night falls on you, baby, you're feeling all alone. You won't be on your own. I'll stand by you. I'll stand by you. Won't let nobody hurt you. I'll stand by you. Take me into your darkest hour, and I'll never desert you. I'll stand by you. I'll stand by you. Won't let nobody hurt you. I'll stand by you. I'll stand by you. Won't let nobody hurt you. I'll stand by you. No, 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 baby, in your darkest hour, and I'll never desert you. I'll stand by you.
Ah, Cab Driver is a Daryl Hall solo song. That's right, he did go off and do a solo thing. I'll have to look into them more. I know I can't go for that. No can do. I kind of know that. And private eyes are watching you. Na, 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 na. There you go. Was it? So there's Daryl Hall and not sure what Mr. Oates' name is. Was it one of those that did the duet with Gwyneth Paltrow for Cruisin'? Have I got that right? I always think it's interesting what people do when they go solo after doing a band or a kind of a duo thing. I just remembered, Craig, I've got a song for you. Shall we do the number one Fleetwood Mac song? And I'm sure you all remember that moment, I don't know, must have been, I don't know, maybe a year ago, that some dude's car broke down on his way to work. And so he got on his skateboard and he had some cranberry juice and he's playing Dreams by Fleetwood Mac, and it ended up going viral. The dude got given a whole lot of the brand of cranberry juice, but he also got given a Jeep. And then Stevie Nicks and I don't know, some other members, maybe Mick Fleetwood in the band, ended up doing their own version of viral kind of video. Oh, that was Huey Lewis. There you go. He was the guy with Gwyneth in Cruising. That's right. And it's John Oates. There you go. Did he do anything as well, or did just Daryl go and do his own thing? And is it Daryl? I've probably got that wrong as well, but one of them does like a podcast where they invite a whole lot of other artists on, or am I just crazy talking rubbish? That's quite possible. Anyway, Craig, this is a song for you. I'm so sorry, I almost forgot.
There you go again, you say you want your freedom. Well, who am I to keep you down? It's only right that you should play it the way you feel it. But listen carefully to the sound of your loneliness, like a heartbeat drives you mad. In the stillness of remembering what you had and what you lost. what you had and what you lost. Oh, thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. They say they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you know, you will know. Now here I go again, I see the crystal visions. I keep my visions to myself. It's only me who wants to wrap around your dreams. And have you any dreams you'd like to sell? Dreams of loneliness like a heartbeat drives you mad. In the stillness of remembering what you had and what you lost, and what you had and what you lost. Oh, thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. They say they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you'll know. Oh, thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. They say they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you'll know. You will know. You will know. No, 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 you know. Jimmy the Man, how are you going? Daryl's house, that's the one. I remember seeing Miley Cyrus as one of his guests, but he has all sorts of guests. What a great thing. I love that. Welcome in, Jimmy the Man. How are you going? And yeah, that was for you, Craig, and I'm so hoping you can make it tomorrow. I have a gig IRL. It'll be my third gig since lockdown, and the first one, which was last Sunday, the Blondie gig that I do, and it's the same venue as tomorrow night. It's Beaches in Thirroul for those who are local and might know it. But I just had this, it's like my heart was going to burst out of my chest. I was so happy to be back performing with my band, who, you know, or one of many bands I work with, but it's a group of musicians that I've worked with a lot over the years and I adore, and just, you know, I adore them as people and musicians, and I miss them as people and musicians, if you know what I mean. And just that sound surrounding me and standing on stage and having an audience, and it was lovely. Yes, I wonder what other guests he's had. I haven't seen much of it. It's one of those shows, Daryl's House, that I always thought, when I have time, I want to dig more into that and have a look. Because I know that they're, you know, he's had a string of really great people. I'm just going to play a little video. I am obsessed by funny cat videos. And I know they put a smile on my face, so I always hope it's the same for everyone else. So here's just a little bit of funny catness. How cute.
The baby was copping the mama. All right, I'm going to play, this is a song from Out of the Blue, which was one of my EPs, gosh, a few years ago now. This is called Dance to the Music in My Head. So the images that you see, you might already know that I'm a bit of a sci-fi nerd, but the images that are sometimes in my head have been played out on this video. And our very own Stu, who is here in the chat, is one of the monsters in my head.
Come here, join me. I can see it frightens you to look into my deepest blue. And I'll be watching you from here. Comes down to this. I can see our diamonds twitch when I overload the switch here. But I like living here this way. Ooh, you know, ooh, they know, ooh, no one knows the way. I dance to the music in my head. Don't pity, 'cause I hear this tune instead. But I hold the hurt so dear to me. Ooh, you know, ooh, they know, ooh, no one knows the way. I dance to the music in my head. Don't pity, 'cause I hear this tune instead. It delivers me from all there is to feel. Scared I could pull a shiv out from underneath of my coat, but all I have is my heart to hold up there to your throat. You swear under your breath you'll never sink down to this day.
That was Dance to the Music in My Head from the Out of the Blue EP. And if you're interested in the original music, I have an email list and I send out lots of free songs and that kind of thing. And you can join the mailing list just by going to that website address at the bottom. There's a little sign up thing and I send out emails every couple of weeks, lots of free songs, and that's one of the songs that you get. Oh, I love that song, Paint It Black. Yes. All right, we have a request for Wallflower from Chip. I was very lucky to have got a vinyl album deal with an American record label called Renaissance. And so this is my actual record. It's very exciting because I've only ever released CDs and, you know, obviously downloads and that kind of thing before now. To have an actual tangible big black disc is very exciting. I released that earlier this year. Oh, I don't know that song, Bless the Broken Road, Rascal Flatts. Is that a Kiwi band? Anyway, this is the title song from that current album called Wallflower. This is for you, Chip.
Don't worry, little girl, you'll bloom eventually. Your time will come, and you'll be colorful and live the life you hope for in your heart secretly. You can build a rocket and travel into space. Just need to make a start. You can learn the way to display your scarlet feathers. Wallflower, wallflower, wallflower. How you felt in a dress not meant for you. You're grown up now. Don't underestimate yourself or let them tell you you're not special too. You can build a rocket and travel into space. Just need to make a start. You can learn the way to display your scarlet feathers. Wallflower, you can build a rocket, travel into space. Just need to make a start. You can learn the way to display your scarlet feathers. Wallflower, 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 wallflower.
Gary LeVox. Ah, yes. Country band, are they? I know of them, but not well enough. I have to check them out. Always love getting some recommendations. All right, let me see. Okay, I've got 2 more songs on the song list. I will have to leave it there. I've got to go and join my little family in a minute. and I have a gig tomorrow night. So kind of country rock. Yeah, that's how I remember them. I will definitely check more of their stuff out. I know I'm kind of vaguely familiar. So yes, I'll do these last couple of songs. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. This actually is going to be one of my last Friday streams for a while because gigs have come back in full force. I'm not complaining about that in real life. And obviously Fridays, Saturdays tend to be the days that... I'll do that one for you too, Katie. Oh, no. I'm going to do those songs that are on the list now. So I have time to do those before I go. But yeah, this will be the last Friday stream that I'll get to do for a while because of gigs. I do hope to do the Tuesday and Wednesday ones that I normally do until things get really crazy in December, like 6, 7, 8 gigs a week crazy. But I don't want to stop streaming. I'm loving it. I'm loving meeting all the people I have. So thank you so much for all of your support, guys. Just being here really does mean the world to me. You didn't request that. It just popped up, the cheeky little thing. All right, let's do Paint It Black, a little bit of rock. This is probably also a song that goes under the songs Amanda probably shouldn't perform on piano, saps pop. But I do anyway. This is for Virtual Gopher. Thanks so much. Oh, you got your kids to bed. See, I haven't got mine to bed yet. Don't worry, Katie. We know that these things have a mind of their own, right?
I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girls walk by dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness goes. I see a line of cars and they're all painted black, with flowers and my love both never to come back. I see people turn their heads and quickly look away, like a newborn baby, it just happens every day. I look inside myself and see my heart is black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. Maybe then I'll fade away and not have to face the facts. It's not easy facing up when your whole world is black. No more will my green sea go turn a deeper blue. I could not foresee this thing happening to you. If I look hard enough into the setting sun, my love will laugh with me before the morning comes. I see the red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girls walk by dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness goes. I wanna see it painted, painted black, black as night, black as coal. Wanna see the sun burning out of the sky. I wanna see it painted, 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 painted black, yeah.
Painted black. I love the Rolling Stones. That's another tribute show I do out of many of them. All right. Stu, are you still there, mate? This song is for you. I think this song goes under this particular category. Kimmy, how are you? I didn't see you pop in. Thank you so much. Good morning. How are you? It's great to see you here. I'm actually just about to leave. Hey, Supersonic Chronic, how are you going? Oh, welcome in, guys. I hope you're having a great week so far. I'm in Sydney town, so we're at the end of the week. But I'm looking forward to the weekend. Real gigs are back. In real life gigs are back. But I'm always happy to be here on Twitch with you awesome people. Oh, I'm sorry you just got here. Oh, normally I would just keep going, but I've got a big gig tomorrow as well. And so I have to hang out with the family and probably save my voice a little bit. But it's awesome to see you. And we have a daggy song to end on tonight. But you know I love daggy songs. They're my favourite. By the way, did you know that I now have a daggy command? So do command dag, not with the g on the end, just dag. We all love you, Kimmy. This song is for Stu. But Kimmy, I'm happy to do a song for you as well. If there's something in particular you'd like to hear, just let me know. Dags!
The old town looks the same as I step down from the train. There to meet me is my mama and my papa. Down the road I run and there comes Mary, hair of gold and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. They all come to meet me, arms reaching, smiling sweetly. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home.
Aw, thanks, Kimmy.
The old house is still standing. The paint is cracked and dried. And there's that old oak tree that I used to play on. Down the lane I walk with my sweet Mary, hair of golden lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Then I awake and look around me, four grey walls that surround me, and I realize, yeah, I was only dreaming. There's a garden, there's a sad old padre. Arm in arm we'll walk till daybreak again. I touch the green, green grass of home. Oh, Kimmy, thank you so much. You're always the most amazing support. So appreciated. Thank you. I'm sorry that I'm at the end of the stream. I would love to hang out with you guys longer, but I'm going to come across you again soon, I'm sure. If not here, then at Kenny's stream or somewhere else. Do you like my DAG control? What is it? Yeah, command. I'm very proud of my DAG command. It took me quite a while to work out how to do it.
Kenny, I've been talking about you today. Hello. It is an ungodly hour for you. Kenny, have you just finished a gig? Is that why that's your excuse? Thank you so much for being here. I am so sorry to say I'm about to leave. I would love to hang out with you guys further. But I have a big weekend of singing ahead. And it's been a big week. We're at 4:45 a.m. Oh, my goodness. Wow. It really is. You went to bed too early, so you got up and you're headed out to work. You guys are so rock. I'm going to be seeing you guys another time for sure. I'm going to pop into one of your streams soon, Kenny. We've just all gone back to real life gigs here, so it's all been a bit crazy getting used to doing gigs in real life again, learning repertoire for different shows. Crazy. Thank you, Virtual Gopher. It's always great to see you guys. Has anyone got a recommendation for a raid? Who's on? No streams for you till November, probably for the same reason, right? You're probably really busy in real life too. I get it. It's great to be busy though again, right? After all this time. And we've only been back a week. I know you've been back a little bit longer. Anna Weatherup is awesome. I rated her on Wednesday. Is she on now? Is she? Let's rate her again because I know I'm a newbie, but she's really a newbie. And all the support we can give is a good thing. All right. So, my dashboard's looking weird. So Anna is here. All right, that's great. So Katie, I'm about to send you a little message on your Facebook. Is she daggy? Well, by nature being Australian, she's probably got a little bit of a daggy heart. And that is definitely a good thing. Hey, Short, thank you so much for the follow. I'm about to leave, so I'm sorry. Let's go back, but come along to see Anna Weatherup. She's awesome singer-songwriter from Australia as well, and she's really great, and she's still pretty new here. So she will love it if we all pop in and visit her. And she's just got the most beautiful voice and probably a little bit daggy. Kenny, have you seen my dag command? I'm very proud of it. What a waste. Not what a waste. What a waste. What are you doing here? So good to see you. It's the wrong end of the day. You guys are awesome. Oh, Katie, would you mind putting in the Discord command? You can just put ! Discord and it'll come up with the address. Jump in and put your... it was you, wasn't it, Virtual Gopher? You were the one telling me about eating the spider. Tarantula. Was that you? It was you telling... Was it? Someone was eating a spider. From North Korea. Oh, my goodness. Welcome. So good to see you. Kimmy, thank you so much. Wow, I don't think I've had anyone from North Korea in a stream. It's lovely to see you here. There's the Discord server. Wow, crazy. Eating tarantula. Amanda goes on while I'm sleeping. I know, we have opposite ends of the earth happening. I've got to come to New York and see you in the flesh, though. Cambodia, that's why. It's a gift for being up early. All right. So, Katie, I've sent you the the little raid command there. If you want to copy it from your, from your Facebook. We've had a little bit of trouble with our raids at times. So, we're ready now. Great to see you, what a waste. A very nice surprise to see all my American friends here at this ungodly hour. But it's become a godly hour now because you're all here. All right, so you need to press chat to make it go. So if you've got it typed in, just press chat and it should go. I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll be back next Tuesday. And on Wednesday, Katie and I are cooking up a hello stream. Going to dress up and everything. Discord link says invalid. Invite invalid. How rude, Virtual Gopher. I will do it after the stream. I'll send you an invite. I don't know what's going on there. Probably my fault. You know, I'm still new. I shouldn't still say I'm new on Twitch. I should know better by now. But it's no doubt it's my fault. I'll try and fix it. Thank you, you guys. Still not working? Don't worry about it. I'll do it from this end. All right. See you later, guys. Let's go join Anna. How rude indeed. No wuckers. See you later. Have a great weekend, everybody.